Hey everybody, welcome back to Swift Lessons. Today I'm super excited to have Spencer Handley back on the line. Spencer, how you doing?
I'm doing really well, man. Yeah, it's good to be here. Thanks for having me.
It's my pleasure. So everybody, today we're going to be talking about 10 great guitar players that you might not have heard of. We're going to be playing some clips for you. Hopefully these things are going to give you a little bit of inspiration and motivation to pick up your guitar today and start practicing. All right, Spencer, why don't you get us going with our number one spot?
All right, to kick us off, number one is Emily Elbert. And she is an incredible singer-songwriter. She played guitar on tour with Esperanza Spalding, and she's an amazing songwriter in her own right. She is really socially aware and does a lot of like social justice music and politically aware music. And not only that, but she also just has a killer technique, killer rhythm. She plays with a lot of soul, and she has a lot of vocal independence from her guitar playing. So she'll be doing lines while she's singing, and she's able to kind of maintain really clear melodic ideas in both her voice and the instrument at the same time. It's really great. Check out this song of her singing with these two other amazing vocalists.
We who believe in freedom cannot rest. We who believe in freedom cannot rest until it comes.
All right, moving on to the number two spot. My choice is Chris Buck. Amazing guitar player, has his roots firmly in blues and rock and roll, but he adds in this innovative approach of using microtonal bending, and it kind of allows him to emulate the sound of the human voice. I've always kind of thought of his playing as kind of being like Derek Trucks without the slide. It has that same way of kind of flowing through notes. Absolutely beautiful playing and great tune. And really, really nice content on Instagram and other social media platforms. He also has a band called Buck and Evans. So check out this clip.
Alright, so coming in at number three is the amazing Ben Eunson. I found Ben on Instagram not too long ago, and his playing blew my mind. It was unbelievable. He has this ability to sound just like a saxophone player, but he absolutely shreds. He's a complete shredder, and all of his lines are very interesting and unique. He implies what's called superimposed harmony over changes, so harmony that isn't actually there, he'll just imply it in his line, and he gets these melodies and harmonic concepts that are just so fascinating, and he can just do it with lightning fast speed. He's based in New York, he's originally from Australia, and he's just a killer player. Check out him and his band playing in this video.
Okay, now on to my number four pick, Nels Cline. Great guitar player, definitely a legend amongst guitar circles, but it's still a lot of people don't know him by name. He's been the lead guitarist for Wilco since 2004, and what I like about his playing is his ability to mix jazz and pop concepts and be very athletic on the instrument, but still extremely melodic. So check out this beautiful solo that he performs on Wilco's tune Either Way.
So coming in at number five is Julian Lage, and speaking of Nels Cline, he and Julian did a collaboration together called Room, a really avant-garde 12-tone, sort of atonal album, really a concept album. It was really, really beautiful. And Julian was sort of a child prodigy. He studied jazz, he studied classical, and then he studied this sort of flat picking technique, and he blends all of those together, and he comes out with something that's really, really melodic and beautiful. So he kind of fits into a lot of these genres. His playing isn't, over the top. It's very tasteful, and it's exactly what it needs to be for the moment. If you want to start off on a good Julian Lage album, Mount Royal is really where you should begin. It's a collaboration that he did with Chris Eldridge, and it is beautiful guitar music, beautiful sort of folk guitar music with jazz inspiration, and it's gorgeous. The second album you should definitely listen to is called World's Fair. It's a solo acoustic album, and his playing is amazing, and it sounds like there are 3 guitarists playing at once, but he's doing it all in one take with a single guitar. It's truly masterful playing. Check out this video.
All right, moving on to the number 6 spot. Thus far, we've been featuring guitar players that are kind of combining different styles to create something new. This next guitar player doesn't necessarily fit into that category. He's a disciple of Django Reinhardt, gypsy jazz guitar player named Angelo Debarre. Now, this is one of the most kind of mystical guitar players out there. He's got so much mystique, wears this dark black Stetson hat, and he's just got this magic about him when he's performing, and so his mystique is part of his appeal, but also it's his just raw animalistic talent, beautiful phrasing. He's obviously lightning and fast. You kind of have to be within this genre, right? But he's one of the standout players for me when it comes to the gypsy jazz world. So let's check out a clip of Angelo Debarre doing his thing.
All right, so coming in at number 7 is the late great Ted Greene. And Ted Greene was an American guitar player based in California, an amazing player in his own right, and a bit of an enigma. So throughout his entire career, he didn't do a lot of recording. In fact, he only recorded 1 album, and there's not a lot of his playing online, but there are archives of a lot of his lectures because he really made his living as a teacher. And he had this incredible capacity to translate old theoretical ideas into something a little bit more palatable for the modern sensibility on guitar. And he made this book that is sort of a Bible for jazz musicians. It's called Chord Chemistry. And it dissects every possible harmonic combination on the guitar. Every chord shape, every inversion, everything that is possible to do on the guitar, even these really funky shapes that cross 6 different frets and they're like technically a triad, but it's this really bizarre sound. He cataloged all of them, and it's this beautiful thing. And he had this other really amazing skill that he could generate really creative music on the fly, including things that sounded just like Baroque music, counterpoint. And so he's got this really interesting series online of videos where he's describing how he does this process. Meanwhile, he's explaining it to a student, and he's generating music that sounds exactly like Bach while he's speaking. It's absolutely mind-blowing. Check out this video.
It's going over to the melody in the top. I intended to keep it in the bass. I'm going to get back into the bass mode. I'm generating it from the bass. I'm conscious of the top melody.
All right, the number 8 spot is going to one of our mutual favorites, Kenneth Pattengale from the Milk Carton Kids. I think we both have a lot to say about this guy. Just beautiful phrasing. He's a flat picker, he's a folk player, but man, he's just one of the gnarliest guitar players out there. Has this incredible ability to use tension in his playing, lots of chromaticism. And the thing that I'd say about him is that he never lets his athleticism as a guitarist sacrifice the melodic nature of the track. He always lends his guitar playing to the track, doing just what's necessary to make it really shine. So he doesn't get in his own head. He knows when to play and when not to play. Okay, so this is the extremely tasteful Kenneth Pattengale. Let's check him out.
So coming in at number 9 is Antoine Boyer, who is this 24-year-old prodigy from France. He plays gypsy jazz music, but in a way that I've really never heard before. When I first found him online, I was completely floored by his playing, because he has this ability to do counterpoint and multi-part lines in the gypsy style while he's doing the already difficult fast gypsy single line playing. And it's absolutely amazing. And he has a few albums out, one of which is just full of these beautiful arrangements of pop songs as well as like traditional songs, as well as some originals that are really interesting and harmonically unique. Check out this arrangement he did of Donna Lee. It's amazing.
Okay, last but not least, our number 10 spot is going to Molly Tuttle, guitarist from California, now out of Nashville, Tennessee, I believe. Amazing flat picker, great vocalist, fantastic songwriter. I caught wind of her on social media. She's huge on Instagram, and I know that she has a debut record out. Definitely check her out. We're going to play a clip from a tune that she did called White Freightliner Blues. Alright friends, thanks so much for checking out this video on 10 guitar players you might not have heard of. We hope you enjoyed it, and we also realized that there is a world of fantastic guitar players out there. So if you have a favorite that you would like to share with us, then definitely put that in the comment section down below. We'd love to check out some more players and maybe do a follow-up on this video. Spencer's going to be back on. We're going to be doing a series of videos. He has a great program called the Guitar Mastery Intensive that you can check out. We're going to put links down in the description. And yeah, thanks so much for watching this video. This is Rob at Swift Guitar Lessons, asking you to subscribe. Definitely click the bell for notifications on future videos. And one more time, Spencer, thanks so much for coming on.
Yeah, my pleasure. Thank you for having me.
All right, until next time, this is Rob at Swift Guitar Lessons saying happy picking.
Half